Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Troy Price. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel right now so you don't miss any videos. So today, guys, we're going to talk about Meta. So Meta reported earnings yesterday. The earnings were, to me, they were pretty good. I thought that the company did pretty well. They have roared back from a low of around $100, $96, I believe it was. They had a rough time because they invested so much money into the VR virtual reality stuff. So they were losing money. Now the company seems like they're back on track. This is a company that is in my top 10, something that I think I can hold long term, stock that I have hold long term. I haven't sold this stock even when it was down. So now look for an entry point to get back into the stock. So right now I believe the stock is trading around $290 something. So let me just run over a few quick things after earnings. So yesterday, after earnings, the stock initially was up 4%. Then the stock slid back. So the Meta's revenue jumped 23%, the fastest since 2021. So they are finding other sources of revenue. The company is making money. Of course, they own Instagram. And then, of course, people were pulling back on ad spend 2022 at the beginning of the year. So now it seems like people are spending more money on ad spend. So that helped the revenue. Their net income, guys, the net income rose 164% year over year, which is a crazy jump to about $11.5 billion for the quarter. So Meta is back in the money. They're making the money, and they were losing money for a little while, but their net revenue jumped 164%, which is crazy. The stock was up 4% in the after hours, but eventually the stock did slide down because right now the market is just in a downside because the 10-year yield is ticking up, and people are thinking there may be a recession. We're not sure about the rate hike situation. So when the stock market is uncertain, they do not like fear. So you will see the market pull back, and that's what's happening right now. So that kind of affected Meta earnings. But the earnings numbers, okay, earnings of $4.39 per share versus $3.63 expected. So in earnings, you'll have a company report what they actually made, what they're doing, and you will have an expectation, and then you have the actual numbers. So in revenue, they were expected to have about $33 billion in revenue. They had $34.15 billion. So that is better than expected. So they beat on the top and bottom line. So then the daily active users, they have about 2.09 daily active users. They were expected to have about 2.07. So it's a little bit better than expected. And then the average revenue per user is about $11.23, which is a little bit higher. I believe somewhere around $11.13 or 11 cents. And then for the fourth quarter expectation, they expect to be making about $36 to $40 billion in the quarter in Q4. So Meta has also cut back on employees. They've been saving money. They have coined this, or Zuckerberg has coined this, the era of efficiency. So they had the efficiency where, unfortunately, they had to cut jobs, but the company did save money, and we know that when businesses save money, people are happy. They're going to have more profits. I'm sure like lending costs came into it because the cost to borrow is higher now. So they were just overall looking to cut expenses. So they had about 66,185 employees as in September, which is down from 24% year over year. So they actually cut about 1 in 4 jobs because they were spending too much money. They probably had categories and fields that weren't really productive. So they did cut back on this. Their total expense declined 7% year over year. So their expenses went down probably because they have less employees. They're spending less money on things like the metaverse, which NFTs stuff didn't work out for them. So this is just some of the highlights of Meta. Meta is, and to me, it's in my top 10, along with Microsoft, Tesla, SPY, VU. These are some of the stocks and ETFs that I buy. So if you guys have any questions about Meta, let me know what you guys think about this stock, think about the earnings. Is this a long-term hold? I remember one time I bought this stock around $163, and they were on Capitol Hill. I just knew I knew that they were buying. They had own Instagram, that they were doing well. I knew this is a cash cow company that was making money. They also, they did get off on a tangent where they spent too much money. The stock pulled back. Investors lost faith. People said they were dead, but they have now become more efficient. They're spending their money better. The company continues to grow. People love Facebook. They own Instagram. So the company, as long as they can continue to get these ad spends, people come back, start spending money. Hopefully we don't go into a deep recession, which I don't believe we will. So I have faith in Meta. These are the Meta earnings. Let me know what you guys think. I'm also going to be posting videos about Tesla and about Microsoft. We'll talk about Google earnings. So if you guys are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel right now. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate your support. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.